Today's jobs report beating expectations by adding 175,000 people to the payrolls in February. But is this actually good news? Here to throw down a debate is University of Maryland economists Peter Morisi and Mark Tepper of Strategic Wealth Partners. Oh, there's the whistle. That's our cue to begin. Peter, what did you think of the... Yes, I like it. What did you think of this report?
Well, it was a few thousand more than we thought, and that's fine, but it's still half of what we need to get unemployment down to, say, 6% without having a adult participation rate lower than a snake's belly.
Yeah. Mark, what do you think?
No, I think it was a pretty good number. You know, it by no means was a home run, but when you look at the circumstances, you know, we're experiencing the coldest winter in over 30 years.
Oh, don't blame the weather. You can't blame the weather.
Here we go with the weather again. Where's Mr. Obama?
Look at the U6 number. I mean, it's gone from 14.9 to 12.6 over the course of the last year.
That's good. That's 20 million people who cannot find enough work to pay their bills, who have been so discouraged looking for work that they've given up within the past year. Are you pointing at the U6 as a good number? I
think the U6 is pretty good. We're making progress. It's gone from 14.9 to 12.6 year over year. And again, that's the amount of people that are unemployed, underemployed, and also discouraged. So
yeah,
I think we're making progress. We do need to see faster economic growth in order for us to add more jobs. But, you know, given the circumstances, inventory pull forward, and then also the cold winter, I think that's pretty good.
Peter, let him have it.
Well, 1 out of every 6 men between the ages of 25 and 54 don't have a job. Don't have a job and very little prospect for having it. That historically is such a shift from what we had during the Clinton years. Let's not compare him to Mr. Reagan. That's almost outright abusive. But compared to the Clinton years when we had an administration that believed in the private sector, understood the necessity of nurturing private sector jobs, we had a very different outcome. How often on talk shows when you talk about jobs, the first thing that comes out of the progressive mouth is, well, what about government jobs? Heck, private sector jobs have to pay for government jobs. We're just not creating enough of them. You know, in this century, we have created less than 35,000 jobs a month.
And the whistle is coming soon. Get back in there.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, obviously the economy has to grow faster for us to start adding 250,000 jobs a month. And we do think the economy is going to accelerate this year. This has been a very slow growth economy since we emerged from the financial crisis. But we are going to experience what we believe to be less fiscal drag this year. And we also believe that a lot of the cash that's sitting on corporate balance sheets is going to finally be employed because really the capital stock of the United States is aging, and we need to replace that old technology. Okay,
Peter, last word, real quick.
Well, in this century, we've grown at less than 2% a year. Growth accelerating briefly to 3% is hardly anything to brag about.
All right, that's it, guys. Thanks so much. We appreciate both your time. Good throwdown. Now.